Hello, good evening. Well, I suppose the kindest thing you can say about our weather at present is that it's unsettled, and it looks like staying unsettled for the next day or three. Here's what happened today. One band of cloud moved north. That's associated with the weather front. That's what brought the rain, and it's likely to stay roughly where it is through the next 24 hours or so. But we're also watching this little fella out here to the west. That'll be running in towards southwestern parts as we go through tomorrow. But let's deal with the first front to begin with, and that'll be lingering across northern parts of England, southern and central Scotland, some parts of Northern Ireland too. You will find as we go through the day things weakening though, and things become a little bit brighter in Northern Ireland, western Scotland and Cumbria. To the north, a mixture of bright spells and showers for much of the day, but nothing like as many showers as we saw today. Further south across Wales and much of central and southern England, yes, some showers to start the day, but the more central and eastern parts starting off fine and dry before the showers develop as we go through the day. Further to the southwest, though, thickening cloud will probably bring a little bit of rain as we go through the afternoon. Temperatures, well, I think top around 18 in the south, but raw in that cloudy slot across the middle of the country where 12 is a rather chilly 54 Fahrenheit.
In a few moments, there's a chance to catch up on the day's news for the West, followed by the conclusion of our film Flatliners at 10:40.
Aspro, prices so low, you've just got to go.
What are you doing?
You know how you said you like new Surf's plastic waterproof container? Well, have this one.
But it's empty.
Oh, shame.
Ah, Dr. Jenkins. She doesn't look in the best of health, does she? What do you suggest?
An interim service, sir.
Correct, Jenkins. Anything else?
An MOT?
Good, good. And what is the correct procedure?
Well, I thought I'd take her down to my Wales and West Ford dealer.
Ah, you've heard about that interim service, an MOT, for only $49.99.
Yes, and it's available on all makes.
This will get on with it, laddie. Shop.
Make a great summer discovery at your Wales and West Ford dealer. Aspro, prices so low, you've just got to go.
Hello, good evening. Police are investigating the murder of a young woman whose body was found a short time ago in a flat in the Clifton area of Bristol. She'd suffered extensive head injuries. A Home Office pathologist has been called in to conduct a post-mortem. Tragedy struck the West Somerset Railway today when a woman died under the wheels of a steam train. She apparently ran across the track to catch her dog when it strayed onto the line.
As railway managers launched an internal inquiry, the steam locomotive involved in the fatal collision was shunted into sidings at Minehead for a detailed examination. The private West Somerset Railway runs up to 14 trains a day, carrying hundreds of passengers between Bishop's Lydeard and the North Somerset coast. This morning, 50 people were aboard the Bradley Manor when the accident happened. The driver blew his whistle as the couple walked along the track at this point within sight of Blue Anchor Station. They moved aside, but crash investigators believe that the couple's dog then ran in front of the train, followed by the woman, who was then hit by the full force of the locomotive and its 6 carriages. The train's crew ran half a mile on foot to the nearest signal box to raise the alarm. Within minutes, emergency services were at the scene. The 62-year-old woman was certified dead at the trackside and her body ferried to hospital. The woman's husband is being comforted by relatives. The train driver and his fireman assistant are receiving counselling tonight. Both are said to be deeply distressed by the incident, the first fatality in the West Somerset Railway's 20-year history.
An investigation has begun into the deaths today of 3 soldiers from the Royal Gloucester, Wiltshire and Berkshire Regiment in Bosnia, where they were on duty with the UN peacekeeping force. They were being driven in a Saxon armoured personnel carrier like this one, which overturned and plunged down a steep hillside outside the Muslim enclave of Gorazde. A teenager is behind bars tonight after a spate of car thefts. The The 16-year-old from Bristol led a gang known as the Horfield Posse, believed to be responsible for stealing 130 cars.
The 16-year-old today admitted he was responsible for the theft of more than 50 cars over 11 months, often taken when he was on bail for other car crimes. He was said to be the leader of the so-called Horfield Posse, a gang of 4 teenagers thought to be responsible for a £1 million car crime spree. Brunel College at Ashley Down was one of the youth's favourite targets. He took 7 cars from here, all of them Metros. Officers from the anti-car crime unit have praised the custodial sentence.
We feel that this was the appropriate sentence for the amount of crime he's committed, and therefore it's going to be a lot better for the residents of Avon and Somerset that finally this boy is in custody for the next 6 months.
But the Bristol Wheels project had been urged by the defending solicitor as a better alternative to youth custody. There, youngsters learn about driving and cars and are made to face up to their crimes. The ones who attend such schemes, he said, are less prone to re-offend. But the court said it viewed the offences as so serious, nothing but a custodial sentence could be justified.
Hot lunches are being served up again in Somerset schools, 3 years after they were taken off the menu to save money. Due to demand, a new service has begun delivering school meals on wheels.
Meals on wheels they might be, but this time it's children, not pensioners, who'll benefit. School Meals by Van is the brainchild of a working mum who rebelled when told she'd have to make sandwiches for her 4-year-old. Now many of the Somerset children, dubbed the Marmite Kids and the Sandwich Brigade, are once again able to tuck into a hot dinner.
I think that it's much better for the children actually to have a hot school meal. The balance is certainly a lot better. It's being dealt with by a dietitian to make sure that the balance is there, and I'd be much happier for him to eat this than a sandwich.
So far, Mrs Lester and her colleague have signed up 5 schools around Taunton for the delivery service, with meals prepared by a Wellington catering firm. They hope eventually to include all 180 primary and infant schools in the county. But the proof of the pudding is in the eating. They might be nutritious, are they tasty? You were the first to finish, you must have enjoyed that.
Yeah.
What do you think of these meals?
They're really nice.
What do you like about these meals?
The puddings. They're easier than the last school lunches we had.
They're better than sandwiches, are they?
Yeah.
Well, I think the potato is the best. I don't like that very much.
You don't like that very much?
I don't think of that very much.
Shall I tell the cook?
No thanks.
The county of Gloucestershire isn't going to disappear after all. The Local Government Commission has decided things should stay as they are, with the existing county council and 6 district councils.
Local Government Commissioner Mary Lee arrived in Gloucestershire today recommending no change in the county's administration. The original proposals to keep the existing 2-tier structure of county and 6 district councils were rejected by the government. But Ms Lee insists there's little public support for change.
Given the lack of local consensus, given the size of the county, given the current structure, the evidence which we considered in the first consultation, we've come to the conclusion that really at the moment status quo is probably the best way forward in terms of structure for Gloucestershire.
The no change option is the only one going out to public consultation, sparking sharply different reactions from the county council and some district councils. In theory, the government could reject the Commission's proposals for a second time, but this is thought highly unlikely. Bob Constantine, HTV News, Gloucester.
Councillors meeting in Bath tonight have decided to go ahead with a plan for closed-circuit television in the city centre as a way to cut crime. The Environment Committee will now seek planning permission to put cameras on listed buildings. Finally tonight, things got a little heated in a field near Salisbury when artist Simon English started work on his latest design. Plans to create a giant tiger skin by scorching the stubble on land at the Little Durnford estate were blown to the wind. Just as the finishing touches were being added, other stubble caught light accidentally, putting the damper on Simon's burning ambition after he had to call for help from the local fire brigade. That's it from all the Late News team. A very good night. Although most of the showers will die out tonight, one or two will persist around the coasts. It'll be rather cloudy at times, especially near the coast, but well inland there will be clear periods. Temperatures will fall to around 8 or 9 degrees Celsius by the end of the night in inland areas, but the minimum temperature will be nearer 11 degrees Celsius elsewhere. The wind will moderate west to southwest and become light. Tuesday will be similar to today, with some scattered showers developing, although there will be a good deal of dry weather too. There will be sunny spells, the best of the sunshine being in the morning, with it becoming cloudier as we go towards the evening. It'll feel warmer, with a light southwesterly wind becoming southerly and maximum temperatures of around 17 degrees Celsius. So showers mostly dying out overnight, but with further scattered showers again tomorrow with some sunny spells.
Motorcycling Grand Prix action from Czechoslovakia. Sport AM 155.
A new non-bio has emerged to wash out tough stains like raspberry jam.
Oh, that's the first time she's had a jam tart.
It's new Persil Pure non-bio, and it has a unique non-bio cleaning system that works first time. New Persil Pure non-bio shifts more tough stains first time, first wash.
If you could see beneath your skin where back and muscle pain can start, you'd also see the power of Oroveil Gel. Available without prescription, only Oroveil Gel contains ketoprofen. It works in the muscles and joints, cooling and reducing inflammation, providing powerful, effective pain relief. In Oroveil Gel, the key to deep down relief is the ketoprofen.
We saved £100 on the same holiday as our friends.
By booking at Lund Poly.
Ah, get away.
Excuse me, do you remember your first dime?
Aye.
The first dime bar you ever had. Do you remember it?
Aye.
Dime bar? Dime bar? Hello? Crisp butter almond covered in smooth milk chocolate, so snap-crackingly good. You never forget your first dime.
That bloke's a nutter.
Oi, nutter!
From just £9 a month, Bupa has a scheme to suit just about everybody. Ring free now 0800 600 500.
I move with the times. To reveal younger-looking skin, I found Plenitude XLA3 with triple AHA fruit acids.
New from L'Oreal, XLA3 helps remove dull skin cells. Your skin feels more radiant. Its vitamin E complex fights the effects of free radicals. Its UVB filter protects the skin. Tests prove with XLA3 the skin is smoother and visibly more radiant.
My skin looks so much younger.
New Plenitude XLA3 from L'Oreal challenges the signs of aging.
For cuts and grazes this summer, apply some Savvy. Apply some Savlon.
Now we rejoin our movie premiere, Flatliners.
Hey, Terry, stop that now. Number one, final checks. Ready to go.
Hey, Tommy, you got that sorted out yet?